like Tim said, there's been a lot of talk about Tether for a long time, but this piece that's up on my news site, revolver.news, is generating a lot of buzz in crypto world and otherwise. And I'll just lay out the basic data points and people can kind of decide for themselves. It's a very weird story. It's the third largest cryptocurrency in existence. It's a stable coin, meaning that its value is not mined in the way that Bitcoin is or Ethereum, that its value allegedly comes from US dollar reserves backing the Tether. It's never been fully or properly audited in its entire existence, which is weird given that its whole value is based on the fact that it allegedly has these reserves. And then if you look at the cast of characters behind Tether, one of them is a washed up child Disney actor called Brock Pierce, who was involved in all sorts of things, a weird sort of underage sex scandal that he got embroiled in. He was apprehended by Interpol in Spain. There was allegedly child pornography and all this stuff involved in the apprehension. He was not arrested, weirdly, and then he turns up as the founder of this major cryptocurrency, which is a stable coin, which has never been audited, which defies the U.S. Treasury in various respects, and which just happens to be the official cryptocurrency of several U.S.-backed rebel groups geopolitically, including the Rohingya rebel groups in Myanmar. And so the thesis adduced in this piece suggests that there could be an historical antecedent to the function that Tether may fulfill, and that is the BCCI bank, which is this bank set up by the CIA to facilitate all kinds of money laundering operations and so forth. But the cast of characters is really remarkable here. Of course, there is a Jeffrey Epstein connection, and so I encourage everyone to go and look at it. And for crypto enthusiasts and experts, I welcome feedback to where, are we barking up the wrong tree or not? But so far, I've received extremely positive feedback from the crypto community in terms of Tether being a the highly questionable proposition.
The issue with so many cryptocurrencies, they're clearly scams. And there's that Alameda woman, Bankman-Fried's girlfriend, who I think she said something like, crypto is just scams or something else. She's like, it's all scams and something else or whatever, and like drugs or something. Crypto is, I think, mostly scams, but that's not to disrespect crypto itself. It's that
everything's pretty much a scam these days. What isn't a scam?
Yeah. The issue is that there are people who are using crypto to scam, but there are absolutely amazing and legitimate cryptocurrencies, and the technology itself is incredible. So we have this story from Bloomberg. U.S. prosecutors opened probe of FTX months before its collapse. Sweeping inquiry examined crypto exchanges with offshore reach. Manhattan prosecutors recently changed tack as FTX unraveled. So they knew about this.
Yeah, how can they not? Right. This company came out of nowhere and had all the huge institutional money. Everyone was asking the question, where did they get all of this money? And the corporate media in response to this said, he's the new JP Morgan and Chase. He's a genius. And no one had the receipts. No one knew what was going on here. Right. And SBF was also given hundreds of thousands of dollars to the House committee members that are investigating him. I don't see this going anywhere except for a potential false flag being used here in order to bring in more regulations, bring in more control of what essentially would be a decentralized cryptocurrency, but now is going to be hyper-focused to be a central bank digital currency that, of course, is going to be a part of the Great Reset and Build Back Better agenda, which they've been calling for a very long time. And this is the false flag that they're going to get it through.
I don't know, though. I feel like this stuff is shaking confidence in crypto.
Absolutely.
Well, if they want people to adopt a reserve crypto, this is not the way to do it.
A Federal Reserve cryptocurrency, a digital dollar, is essentially what they want. They don't want everyone just on Bitcoin. They don't want everyone on decentralized platforms. They want everyone on their platforms. So they could say, hey, cryptocurrency was bad because it was reckless and they had scams. We have a bigger scam here, the US dollar, for you that's going to be getting the good principles from it, and we're not going to be doing the bad principles, even though we really have all the bad principles.
Make every transaction you ever have publicly available.
Exactly.